Ornn or I don't know, Soraka. 10 seconds. It's like Ornn. Okay, Ornn it is. Soraka's winning at the start. Then Ornn kind of took over. A lot of those Sorakas though, you guys are voting too late now. Okay, so Aftershock, Want of Life, yeah, that's fine. Bone plating, yeah, sure, why not? Cookies and Cosmic Insight, yeah, should be fine too. CDR, try and get some more ultis out as well, should be nice. And we'll go armor because they got double AD kinda on the bot side. Alright. You want to see the hook cancel? I will try, my dude, but I'm gonna fail probably. We got double. We've actually got double hook cancel on bot side. My W and the Silver spell shields. That's pretty funny. So yeah. How did you get that? How did you get that to on? That to on? What to on? Basically, I clicked it before like 77 said his picks. I think, yeah. So there were a lot of Ornns, like when around Pez was saying it. I had to choose quite quickly. No. If anyone wants to do a massive favor, by the way, and sub to me to cancel out that sub, that'd be very, very nice. What he's gonna do is just click a refund for the subscription anyway. So no, I'm not gonna say anything about that one, okay? What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do that. Remind me I've had to hide the subscriber thingy on the page. That's unfortunate. Okay. Nice try. You made his account 5 months ago as well. You won't refund? Okay. Just having a troll name, I'm gonna have to ban you as well, my dude. I can't have you with that in chat with that name. I don't know if you thought you were being edgy or whatever, but you've made your account 5 minutes ago. And yeah, I can't allow that in my community. So if you're not gonna take it back, money's nice and all, but not the name. No. Okay. So what do we got? We got double blitz crank hook counts on bot side. Catching onto the Ezreal with a combo is going to be difficult. I reckon, yeah, this is going to be quite a slow bot lane. I think. I would be surprised if there was a lot of action down here. So we shall see. Subband, yep. Hey North, your videos are good, thanks. No, thank you man, I appreciate that.
I'm going this way. Do not follow me.
Got a lot of lane pressure? Not really, because we can cancel, in theory we can cancel out everything that they've got, so it's not like that bad. What was his name? Oh yeah. Let me just say his name and then get banned from Twitch. That would be an amazing idea. No. Just gonna leave it like that. The guy had a bad name, that's it, full stop. No more talking about it. Oh wow, now I understood the problem? Yep. Come on man, I'm a professional, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Sivir is strong early. Sivir is decent early, yes. She can be, yeah. What on skin is that? Vanilla. Nothing. Got a lot of lane pressure on our side. I don't know. Wait. That Blitzcrank has Arcane Comet. Okay.
A day away from my forge is a day wasted.
Not sure.
Your base is that way.
Oh, thank you, Pez. Thank you for gifting over a sub to Lee Hunbun. Welcome to the berry bush, Lee Hunbun. Remind me in about 5 minutes, guys, to take off the add in the subscriber thing. I'm gonna try and keep them to this wall here. I didn't mean for my Careful, 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 hook, hook, hook. Nice. Yeah, my E was on, not on Smartcast. I wasn't sure if I was going to have to level E or Q. If they had moved into this top side of the lane, then I would have had to take Q. But because they were hugging this wall, it was a simple E. I would order Bizzleberry Pizza Hut, but I don't think they would accept American money. Oh, that's very kind of you. But I'm okay. I've had dinner already, so I wouldn't need pizzas. Plus I am trying to ease down on stuff as well. Hence the no energy drinks and stuff. But much appreciated. Thank you, Game Pass, by the way. Thank you, GC. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Berry Bush. Let's try and do something here. Okay, we'll flash. Can maybe still get a good E charge off here. That boomerang blade. I can't catch on here. I need help. I can prevent him. I can't. Somebody else here. Alright, got that bit strength could instead. Okay, that was spicy. And thank you, Etch, for the Twitch for himself. Welcome to the Berry Bush. That the Ornn E is, I think it's busted. I think it's not as intended. I truly think that the E knock up is too long. Like they get knocked up way too high. There's a lot of extra minions here. Oh, that didn't catch. That's unlucky. I've got to play around minions here, basically. I can't run away. It's a shame Civic got hooked. 2 for 2 though, luckily Jarvan was nearby. He's there now. Really? Okay, so much for having no action bot side. Interesting. Is Ornn Support legit? Yeah, so you can pick Ornn Support if the enemy has a tank support. He works really nicely in that regard because then it means that you can actually engage. If they take a range support, then actually engaging on the enemy is nearly impossible. So yeah. Shield or Unstoppable on W. Well, which one do I prefer? Because right now there's no shield on W. I think I would prefer the shield. So yeah. Okay. And thank you for the sub counter notification thing. I'll redo that now. Unless that name means something dodgy. Hey R. Williams, Twitch Prime. Not sure what's going on this evening, guys, but thank you so much for the subs this evening. You guys are back. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, I think that would have done a reasonable amount of damage to the Ez there. Yeah, that would have taken him very, very close to death there. So yeah, I got hooked, but I didn't get knocked up with the Blitzcrank E. So that's nice, at least, I guess, anyway. It means that we're getting a little bit sloppy though on these Blitzcrank hooks. Lee Sin's top side right now. Oh, okay. Kind of want to dive this, you know. It is tempting. I've got my ult. I think we could probably do something here. Okay, that's the heal. I kind of want more. Sivir has a heal. I don't know why she was so scared. Sivir has got lane advantage here still, so she can basically kick out the Ez. Okay, Ez had the flash. So Ez has no summoners. Did Blitzcrank use Ignite on me? Yes, he did. I think with a little bit more backup there from Sivir, we could have made that interesting. I'm actually going to give Philip a potion. I keep having to go back and buy potions. More than usual. Do the Twitch Prime subs Bizzle just as much money as regular subs? Actually, technically more. So when I get a tier 1 sub, it's 50-50 with Twitch. But there's like little like tax fees and things that I don't quite understand how they're applied. But some, depending on where you're from, sometimes it can be like instead of $2.50, it's like around like $2.09 or something. But with Twitch Primes, it's actually always $2.50. But the downside with Twitch Prime though is that it's not auto renewed. You have to manually renew your Twitch Prime sub every month, which is a shame. And I won't get into trouble in saying that. It's the partner stuff. All that information is on the open contract that you can see for affiliation. It would be the partnership contract I wouldn't necessarily be able to talk about. That one I can talk about while I'm still affiliate. Hey LeBron, James. Isn't he like a basketball player or something? I know he's meant to be a some. Oh no, Sivir, you recalled? Are you kidding me? I can maybe try and solo this Ezra though. I'm feeling up for it. Jarvan wants in on this action too. Yeah, why did Sivir recall? I guess she wasn't paying attention. Oh no! Alright. Sivir's got ulti. Ult me in. Oh, she's got heals still. I messed up that E charge here. For some reason I thought the pillar was in the brush, but it wasn't. It was to the left here. So when I did that charge in there, nothing happened. I'm not sure what the Sivir's holding heal for though. She hasn't used it twice now. It's just a shame. Oh well, it is what it is. Is this diamond? Yeah, this is D3, this account. Okay, this says just... Oh dear. I bet he's wishing that someone isn't streaming right now and posting it to hundreds of people online. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, let's try and get some turret plate stacks. So next item we're going to be working towards Ninja Tabi. They basically are a full AD team, and then we're going to go... something with a lot of CDR in. I probably won't go Frozen Heart yet, but it is something that is on my radar. I'm thinking Zeke's. Then again, I don't even need any of the magic resistance at all, and I don't really need the slow. Maybe I could just go... I just want CDR basically for my ulti. Knight's Vow is a decent option actually. Yeah, we'll do Knight's Vow and then maybe into Frozen Heart. Because I don't need any magic resistance. Got my ult ready. I don't want to use it just on the airs though. Zoe's bubbles down. Very nice. I might die. I wasn't sure how much damage the tower was gonna do there. Sivir died top. A little bit of a failed uncoordinated lane swap though. Yeah, basically what Riven just said. Okay. We need a Pokemon MOBA? Oh no, it would not. We do not need any more MOBAs, honestly. New MOBAs would just be like a new MMOs. They'll just like die very quickly. I mean, look at Heroes of the Storm for example. Like they're already making cutbacks and stuff. Heroes of the Storm competitive side is like dead. From what I understand, well, almost dead anyway. I don't think there needs to be any more MOBAs. I think we're coming to an end of the MOBA era. I think League and Dota 2 will still always be like relevant in the genre, but I don't think they could bring out a new MOBA. I'm kind of interested in what's going to be like the next genre of game though. Like we've had battle, so it was MOBA and now it's like Battle Royale, so in like few years time, yeah. Not true about MMORPGs, there's a huge vacancy for demand for our next gen MMORPG. We've been saying that for years, man. People have been saying that for such a long time. Oh my god, it's gonna be the new next WoW killer. They've said that for how long? Like... since... like Burning Crusade kind of era. This game's gonna be a WoW killer. Never happens. Well, even that, well, I don't know. Blizzard are currently shooting themselves massively in the foot, so I guess anything's possible. Got a block Q here. Hey Lee, how you doing? What do you want? Jarvan, you want to do something, my dude? Yeah, I was happy to fight though. Jarvan got a little bit scared. WoW's dying on its own. WoW's been dying for such a long time, but they managed to always bring the hype back to people. And I've tried so many different MMOs since WoW, and honestly, like, they're good for a month. Like, WildStar is probably like the best example of that. That was probably the closest thing to like old vanilla WoW, where people were like nostalgic for that kind of gameplay. What am I doing? I need Knight's Vow. But it wasn't even close to working. The first month it was very hype, and that was it. Ooh. Is that the same vein from the last game? Old School RuneScape? Yeah, Old School RuneScape's doing really well actually right now. But they brought it out on mobile, and I think they're something like 100k concurrent players. And I was actually playing old school RuneScape earlier myself. Just leave her for now. Okay. Can we try? Do you want to try and get the Ezreal or not bother? What's the game plan? Go on, do it. Do it, do it, do it. I'm gonna... Ooh, that's different. I don't give no crap. I am the carry. Oh no! That Blitzcrank passive was actually pretty huge there. That's hilarious. The jump before he had it and everything. Oh no, man. I might put more points in W actually. Yeah, we'll do more points in W rather than Q. And we'll go towards Glacial Shroud and stuff for CDR. You get back and I'm using the C word? Uh-oh, what did I say? I'm really memeing and swaggy, what did I say? My last RuneScape account got hacked. Yeah, my RuneScape account got hacked way back in the day. I think everyone's RuneScape accounts got hacked at some point, right? We were only like real kiddies, right? Falling for those tricks. Okay, that probably should die, right? We've got my ulti coming up. No! The Blitzcrank's E interrupted my E charge. That's a really weird bounty on that vein, by the way. 376? Wait. Why 376? Why is that not rounded? Can anyone explain that to me? Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone, just because there's not a new great MMORPG doesn't mean that people don't want one. Wow, walked into that. Yes and no at the same time. I think I would like to agree with that and how people are like, yes, I think it's really hard to agree with that statement anymore. I think since people have been saying, oh yeah, I wish there was another MMO other than World of Warcraft, blah blah blah. But people have been saying that for so long now, it's like, I don't think anyone can produce that experience again, kind of thing. Does that make sense? I wonder if gaming is going to go through like what fashion is. Like people dress up like now how they used to in the 60s. Maybe in like 30 years time MMOs would be like, because people wouldn't have had a chance to play an MMO and they might get engrossed back into it, kind of thing. Like the same with like fashion trends, maybe. Does that make sense? Final Fantasy 14, yeah, true, that is a good MMO. That's like that one MMO apart from WoW I actually like really enjoyed. Ooh, that's an interesting bubble, but we're losing too many people from getting caught now. It's getting a little bit too much. If that's the case, platforms will come back. Well, Super Mario's always kind of been a thing, hasn't it? Nintendo have always managed to stay relevant. Most of their games are platformers. I need people here. Where the hell is everyone? Poppy's just gonna try and interrupt my charger. I'm support, by the way, guys. I've got my ulti in 4. They got the Baron. Well played from the Poppy. Yeah, it took ages for our team to get there properly. Like, I think someone went bot originally. It was really weird. Hey, Pokey. But yeah, I don't know. I have my suspicions that it would just go around in like circles. Maybe VR will do something at some point to really stand out and people will start buying VRs like crazy. But I reckon people just like in 30 years time, like kids that have never experienced an MMO properly may like want it again. I don't know though. Thanks for the Veigar guide. Did I make a Veigar guide? I don't remember making a Veigar guide. But if I did, no problem. Spain is 161. Good job there, +7. Uh-oh. You idiots. You actual plebly. Trying to insect me? Does he not know who I am? Well, he obviously doesn't. Oh, dear man. If you didn't understand what he just did there, he did that ward kick thing. Oh my gosh. I mean, she's not going to be able to do anything here. There's Zoe. No, Poppy still survives. She's got a Zonya's on her W. This is a pretty weird game. That was a little bit much from the J file. So he hasn't really got much damage, has she? She's got like some okay items there. Luden's on a Death Cat. I guess she needs a Void Staff. Ooh. You don't have an orange and brown kitchen to impress someone? Oh man, our old kitchen used to look like that. Hideous old kitchens, man. Why did anyone ever think that an orange kitchen looked good? What the flamingo? Holy. This leaves funny. I can't provide anything else. Team's just constantly dying one by one. No ulti for a while still. Okay. I'm dead, so is Zoe. So why did you do that? We're gonna lose 2 inhibs now. My ulti's on a 66-second cooldown now. If we can save the bot inhib, it's going to make a massive difference to what this game makeup's going to be like for the next 3 minutes. I think we have some okay players on our team. It's like... I don't know though. We're just messing up constantly at the moment.
Humans have done some things right. Beer, dog beer.
Just trying to wrap my head around this game right now. Get the appropriate Baron vision down. It's up in 20 seconds. I might need to do a quick recall here so that I've got wards ready again. Poppy even bought her own control ward there as well. We're entering like the realm where I can start using my passive as well, which would be quite nice. Might need to buy a locket next item. Yeah, I think it'd be like locket next item. Luckily my ult isn't on too much of a cooldown. This kind of sucks though. They're not doing Barons, so we're okay there. Vayne's pushing in top right now. Gonna start losing our wards now though. Lee's around there as well. We've got to respect that. There's another fight going on that we're losing actually. Alright, Siv's somehow managed to put herself in a position where she's untouched there. I've got my ulti again shortly. So is here. Do I want to use my ulti? Zoe's kind of ditched me. She's put... yeah, Zoe isn't able to do anything properly here. That's going to be their Baron again. Would you mind please explaining the passive item of Grace for allies, please? Okay. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. So for each level after... additionally, when Ornn reaches level 13, he will upgrade any eligible items into Masterwork items for himself. Now, usually they had the old Masterwork. Not even going to get to use it, I don't think. I believe Locket is under that tier, but they used to have like the whole list of Masterwork items. Like I know Frozen Fist there. Can't remember what other items there as well. But I don't think I'm even going to get to show you this game. Like the main issue that we have here is the fact that Zoe's are the only AP in the entire game, mind you. And we somehow let the enemy outscale on us when we have an AP and they don't. I think that's like the real bad thing here. We just lost the game. I mean, that Jarvan dive on the mid tower was probably the nail in the coffin for us to get back into that game, because everyone was just doing their own thing, like, constantly. Really hard game to play, actually. Like, the laning phase for me went really, really well. For Zoe, I don't know. I felt like they were taking lots of armor items there as well. I'm not really sure how I feel about that game. Like, I did more damage than the DPS Jarvan. This Jarvan went full lethality. Yeah, like he's gone full DPS and he's done less damage than a tank on. So you should have taken a couple of defensive items there, at least, in my opinion. Don't know. I mean, even Riven didn't even do that much, considering I'm a tank support and I'm doing almost as much damage. I did more damage than my DPS jungler and basically the same amount of damage as my top lane Riven as well. Damage just wasn't there on our team at all, really. Well, they're saying that when you look at their team, I mean, Ezra did most of the damage there, didn't he? I guess that's like the main difference. Really weird game.